Avenue there. What a gorgeous day. Hope you got outside to enjoy some of this warm weather and sunshine.
Bruh.
Yeah, jump scare. I did all that work the past 2 weeks, if you caught the last vlog, and look at me. Look how I'm looking now. But today is the 2nd. So today is April 2nd. It is Thursday, and this week has April 3rd. This week has flown by, obviously, because I don't even know what day it is. But anyway, I just got done washing my hair. We had some bad weather roll in, so I'm gonna put my plants outside just so that they can get some fresh water and some fresh air while I wait on the mechanic man. He's not a mechanic. What do they call it? He's not an electrician. He's just somebody that's going to come and fix my stove, hopefully my stove and my dishwasher. Since I moved into the house, I bought the house 2 years ago, the dishwasher has really never worked. The oven, the heating element went out. I replaced that myself because I did not want to blow up home warranty, because when I first moved in, I pretty much had to replace everything. The AC, indoor outdoor unit, I had to replace the water heater. I had to get some plumbing done and things like that. Basically, I was tearing home warranty up, and I knew they were going to drop me, but I was hoping that they wouldn't, so I tried not to file too many claims. Long story short, they dropped me. So I have a new home warranty. Y'all, they're probably going to drop me too because the way that this house is, just everything needs to be updated, unfortunately. There were some things that were not caught based on my own ignorance, but also because that they fixed it up enough to last through the sale. So hopefully it doesn't require too much to fix the oven. Just the heating element that I replaced last year in May has gone out, so it's not heating up, but the stove top is working. And the dishwasher, before I go out and try to purchase a whole new dishwasher for $400, I'm like, well, let me just see, since it's all the same trade, it's under one service fee, which for me, I'm with now American Home Warranty, it's $125. So if they could fix the dishwasher and I don't have to buy a new one, and I can like just make this one last a couple more years, that would be great. So that's basically my plan. Of course, working from home still, so work has to be done while I wait for him. It's a 12:30 to 5 window, which I gotta leave the house by 2. The latest 2:30, so he ain't got much time. So I hope that he comes at the earlier time that he has for the estimate, like so around 12:30, which is about 12:15 now. That would be great. Otherwise, he's going to be knocking on the door, and I'm not going to be here. One thing I've been wrestling with is change. I've gotten so comfortable where I am, and you know when you fought so hard to get to where you are and things were going great, but now it's no longer working? It's devastating. I guess I refuse to accept it, but if I'm being real, this is normal. Girl, this is life. You fight like hell to elevate, not only for you, but for your kids and your people. You sit and enjoy what you've done, and once that feels stale, it's time to jump into discomfort again. No. We'll do colors. Did you look in the other drawer? And as much as I crave change, I've realized when it comes to certain things like my career, I am scared as hell of change. Imposter syndrome sets in and tells me I'm not talented enough to make it anywhere else, and am I worthy enough to receive the pay that I desire?
That door open. Well, these doors are attacking me. I think that's Nesco.
Probably.
Ooh, shut up.
Hey, where'd you put those balls?
In the basket.
Where's the basket though?
On the garage door open.
And even though I knew that this time would come, I still absolutely dread this season in life where you just know that you have to make some major changes. Because as a single parent, it's scary. It's scary because everything falls on you and you literally do not have any wiggle room to F up. And the things that should only take you 1 to 3 days max to finish winds up taking you 10,000 years because life be lifing when you're head of household, okay?
Good morning.
Good morning. But one day you have to get tired of saying one day, and that is what this night was. I was so tired after weeks of saying I was going to get this dang resume done, of not getting it done, or like literally, girl, getting one sentence done out of it and then just saying I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm like, no, we're going to sit here and we're going to do it tonight. And I'm just trying to keep myself from getting overwhelmed and doing things in chunks so that I don't get overwhelmed, because once I do, I'm going to talk myself out of things.
That's too swell up.
but this is my first one. I'm trying to learn how to feed it in. No! And yes, I know, some days you won't even be able to touch your goals. And I've had to learn that that is okay. An example of this is being hair days. It takes forever, but you get it done and then we get right back on track.
Bruh.
It's been about a week since I checked in. Today is Monday, so it's the start of a new week. Obviously, my house is very quiet. This past weekend, we really have just been doing softball. She had a private, and then we had her opening ceremony, and then we had regular practice. But today is our game, so I need to make sure I get all of my stuff done. So I'm trying to get all of my work done so that I can make sure we have everything that we need. And I also need to stop by Kroger to get some lunch meat so that I can make them sandwiches, just to help cut down on the cost of food for today, since we're probably not going to be home until about 8 or 9 o'clock. That's when we got home Friday. And obviously when it's just you and you're managing kids, sometimes dinner just does not get cooked, okay? But we did do no spend days this weekend, so that kind of helped offset the eating out days. Turn this fan off so that you guys can hear me. But I have been working on my resume. I think I said that a few videos back, that I just feel kind of stagnant, and I'm the type of person, I have the type of personality where I have to keep learning, otherwise it's not good for my mental health. If I'm not learning and being challenged, then it's not good for my mental health. But obviously, I know in the corporate world, it's not up to anyone to help me do that. It's up to me. And I know this feeling feels very familiar. It's the same feeling I get when I know it's time for me to pivot, and I'm scared, but it's time for me to pivot. But one thing about it this time, I just feel like life is very busy. Life has been very busy for me. And it's hard. It's hard when it's just you. And it's hard when you don't really know exactly what it is that you want to do. You know that you want to change, you're desperate for change, but it's like, okay, what change do I want? Because what I think I want is not actually what I want. And it's kind of like a frustrating place to be in. And I've been frustrated since I entered my 30s. I'm 33, and it's like, as soon as I entered my 30s, I'm like, who am I? And what do I want to do? Like, what do I want out of life? It's almost kind of like, you want to be ambitious, you know, you want something new, you want to go after something, but you don't quite know what it is. And sometimes you kind of just want to sit in stillness and not do anything and not be ambitious. And it's the weirdest place to be in, when you want to succeed and you want to learn and you want to challenge yourself, but you also just want rest and peace at the same time. I don't really know how else to explain it, but that I want two opposing things. All right, so it is now 2:13. I came back and did some work. I did stop by Kroger and the ATM just because the softball fields we're going to later, they don't take cash. I don't know why, but they don't take cash. And just in case I run out of water or something, I want to have cash on hand. But I'm gonna go ahead now. I need to leave by at least 2:30 so that I can make it on time to get my son. So I'm going to pack them the sandwiches because we are not eating out today. Pack the sandwiches, make sure I have enough snacks to last us through the game, and then we are going to go to the game. Hi, boo.
I'm hungry.
All right, seatbelt. You have a good day. Girl, it's rough and terrifying, but think about every single time you've done something scared, where you didn't feel qualified, but you still jumped off the cliff anyway. You probably wound up in a much better position. So close your eyes. We're going to hold virtual hands and jump off the cliff together.